Well, our assignment was to pick out a moment in time an event that changed the way we felt about music, and maybe made the progress of music go in a little different path than it had before. So for me, I had a whiskey tango foxtrot moment when I was 13 years old, and our music teacher, lo and behold, comes in with this In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida record by Iron Butterfly and plays it for us. And my goodness, I never heard anything like it in my life, and it definitely was an inspirational and changing moment in my life when I heard this song. It was 17 minutes long and took the whole side of an LP. That in and of itself kind of blew my mind, because always I was used to LPs that had 3 to 5 minute tracks, at the most. So anyway, I wrote a song called the Iron Butterfly Legacy, and after doing some research, I found out some other interesting things that are now included in the song. So I hope you enjoy it. Take care. This is the Iron Butterfly Legacy. It was a sunny day in southern Indiana. The year was 1968. The music class in my grade school would soon take a strange twist of fate. A bouncing needle silhouette would drop on a turntable in a wooden frame. 17 minutes later, nothing would be the same. In the sunlight through the dusty windows, I stared at the faded words, Gerard. I tried to focus on the complex sounds. I was listening real hard, and I remember it like yesterday, frozen there in time. And as the Iron Butterfly began to perform, everything was prime. It was a psychedelic organ, distorted lead guitar, rambling solos you could hear from near and far, drunken lyrics in a thunderstorm of thoughts. It was everything the establishment was not. And it never did occur to me back in those days, broken rules were guiding lights along life's new pathway. They say Doug Ingle was at his Hammond B3 organ, drinking too much wine, and in his drunken stupor he saw the Garden of Eden so fine, the birthplace of all mankind and heaven incarnate. Little did he know the musical path he would create. In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida is what Ron Bushy the drummer would hear, a distorted Garden of Eden that was echoing in his ear. Eventually Doug sobered up along with the rest, but the band all agreed the drunken version was the best. And with Eric Braun on the guitar and Lee Dorman on the bass, the music flowed for all of them in that time and place. And who knows if it was intentional or the hand of Providence, when they decided to throw all existing rules over the fence. It was a psychedelic organ and a distorted lead guitar, rambling solos you could hear from near and far, drunken lyrics in a thunderstorm of thoughts. It was everything the establishment was not. And it never did occur to me back in those days that these broken rules were guiding lights along life's new pathways. If they could hear me sing about them in broken acoustic guitar, they might roll over in their graves, listening from near and far. Theirs was the whole side of an LP, but without the little spaces that separated 3-minute tracks and put them in their places. With voices that sound like gargling gasoline, somehow they pulled the whole thing off nice and clean. So there I was with an open mouth, taking a gasp of air, wondering what had just happened while I was sitting there in an oak and metal student desk that seesawed on the tile floor. Came to me a new and better purpose about what music could explore. Song would define the iron butterfly and open up the way for many other artists to express their own forte. And it was psychedelic organs, distorted lead guitar, rambling solos you could hear from near and far, drunken lyrics in a thunderstorm of thoughts. It was everything the establishment was not. And it never did occur to me back in those days the broken rules were guiding lights along life's new pathway.